Okay. Hello, everybody. I'm gonna try and finish up the main story here. I think I'm like left off like halfway through.
Is rich with the sweet scent of flowers. Can we stay here for a while longer? Hey, Brent! Is the debate finally over? Did you win? Only 32. Really?
Oh God, no. I don't want to read.
You're right. Cat Lady Tree, is something troubling you? No matter how bright is that a fig in the pack, Lady Treepy? I hope your toughness is not... Cass, we are just happy for you. Isn't it a little too... But you already know where there's no need to rely... Because we embrace others. Thank you, Lady Tree. This feeling. Then go do it, Trian. So, let's meet... I'm here because of pride. If it isn't too much to ask, I'd really... Aren't you going... It isn't a long way from here.
I'd love to go in and take a look. Have you heard it?
How did I miss this chest here? Okay, that's awkward. Anyway.
Take your ceramic shard.
The council.
The Titans are just.
Oh, please.
And I pray that Talant...
That was... to this day, this peaceful sight is... Before coming here... Yeah, but back in those days, I was trudging. I was expected to grant merciful deaths to... Is that how you see it too? But no matter how kind or cruel the means, nothing can change the essence of death. Taking away someone's life is never worthy of religious worship. I can't do it. Their voices, they pierce my...
I know, but you must respect.
What you're asking, no matter the titles, I am...
This won't be the first time that a death is the mightiest. Then let me tell you, in Idonia, the sword has 3, but should the executioner, every executioner pain for the done. You, Miss, I'm asking you to consider this. Go, walk with the
Please,
Jesus.
May you gain some insights through his...
Is...
No. This is just the beginning of your life.
You executioner!
Or Casterus.
Do it then, executioner. I curse you.
Please. When will this ever end? What are you trying to do with me?
I have the final resting place.
You're not that old yet. You still haven't...
No. For I have come to fear. Caster. Child. It was I who brought you here. I've always known. Indeed. Yet you can end any sinful life.
I'll never do that. It doesn't matter how lightly the Idonians take death.
I've taught you and cared for you as my own. In the eyes of an Idonian, you can only... And when you do, even...
No!
Come now. Show me that you... Come now. It's time. I've already taught you all I know. Show me that you... Dear holy maiden.
May death protect us! As you wish.
Time to mix things up. My friends?
Oh man, Casterus.
Show yourself!
God, I wish that she wasn't so broken at the beginning of her life.
It ain't over.
This was the last time I followed her command. The executioner who had seen Elder Amunet. I have nothing but respect for her. I erected a cenotaph in her honor. It was a long... It seems the most terrible. How did it disappear to time? And why do they haunt my... I continued my travels to... I just want... Can I make anything?
I don't want to die. Please, I'm begging you, just let me go. I don't want to die, please. I don't want mercy like this. Just let me go. I need it. I don't...
I hate these icy hands.
I remember seeing this in the trailer. Or I remember seeing this when she released. Oh, I'm gonna cry again, I guarantee it.
Get it over with. End its suffering. has blessed your hands. Only you can grant them peace.
Poor child.
Embrace death. Walk alongside it.
Is that you, Casteress? All of them have gone, heeding death's summon, crossing into their domain. I must go too. I don't fear it, just I have some regrets. Watching people leave this world again and again, it must be lonely for you. You must want to desperately embrace them before they go.
I can't. These hands, they're too cold.
But Big Sister Casteress, your hands are so warm. Just like anyone else's. So go on. Don't hold back.
Give me a warm hug.
Poor girl.
Can hands like these really be warm? On the day that Ornyx's trial ended, you must have had many questions. I felt just as confused. Why, as someone from beyond the sky, were you so cruelly dragged into Amphorius's fate? I wished I could take action, but no matter how hard I try, I cannot simply interact with the living as ordinary people do. Even when we brushed against each other unintentionally in the grove. And it was obvious that nothing had happened. When I thought that perhaps my touch would no longer bring sorrow, fate declared to me, it wasn't that the curse of death had finally been lifted, but that your soul no longer belonged to this world. And there was nothing left for my hands to take. Nothing. And did I really think this time would be any different? It's not that I'm unwilling to accept it. Having walked such a long road, I am still unable to find the answer to life and death. I am resigned to eternal despair. Anything I wish to hold on to, death will inevitably wrest from my grasp. From that moment on, I lacked the courage to confirm it again. Ornyx laid bare the cruel truth before us. But now, perhaps I might have one last chance. Long ago, Trinan read a prophecy. I found no surprise in it. Embraces in this world are born of reunion, and yet, things have taken a turn. I have no reason, for your sake. With that, I won't.
That was a lot. Man, that still is heavy. Sorry I wasn't talking all that much.
Aside for the moment. We've arrived. I want to retrieve a small gift I specially prepared for you. The journey to seek an audience with the... No, it isn't. Huh?
Oh.
Where... did it... What's going on? This is the coin of Zagreus.
Oh, I know who that is.
So
Cypher.
it's Lady Cypher, the demigod of Zagreus whom Lady Aglaia had spoken of. She's a master thief who's left legendary tales all over Amphorius. So many years have passed, yet she's still announcing herself in such a crass manner. Let's just do as the slate says and look for Lady Cypher.
Visit the Memorial Market. Spear I've left. Okay.
Look, it's right there. Pursue her.
Give me 1 second, everyone.
There seems to be a new show.
Oops. heck is this?
This is a trick sheet. She's incorrigible. This is how it should be.
Get back here, you son of a gun. Where are you going?
Lady Cypher, please come on out.
You're still careless as ever.
Since you know it now,
Since I know.
name your price. I'm sorry. Do that.
All right, I'll see you there. Oh, everyone cool with me collecting a deposit before we reach an agreement, right?
She's incorrigible.
Yeah. Jump, please.
Here we are.
Is that pot? That floating pot right there, is that something? What's it doing? I have to look at that. I feel like that's something.
Over here! Over here! No, not that way.
Oh my
Come
god.
on. So relax, you two. No need to get your hackles up. I'm not that scary, am I? No way. Some people might have been into that a millennium ago, but it's long since gone out of style. Loosen up, buddy. Shall we get down to business?
Trying to figure out that
Give me the
voice.
jewelry piece first.
I've heard it
or
before.
Everything's off the table.
Oh, come now. Don't be so upset. Relax. Relax. Look, isn't the view here just great? You can see what everyone is doing and where they're going, and they won't even know you're here. Now that we've broken the ice, let's get to the point. Everything I've said so far has been a joke. I'm inviting you two here for 3 things. 1, the seamstress found me and wants me to take you to Styxia to look for the Death Titan. 2, found me and wants me to make sure the core flame of Thanatos ends up in their hands. And last but not least, I'm telling you that I'm not interested in doing either of those things. Don't go look for the Death Titan. The end.
Okay.
Whoa, this is some high quality stuff. And this room is full of it.
Some of it is family fortune, while the rest came from my business as a dressmaster.
Wow, I should have busted down your door instead of going around like a thief. Well, spill. Why are you giving me so much money?
Payment for doing work.
Did you forget my stance to all this? I thought I made myself very clear.
You wish to run away. Run away from your responsibilities. You shall walk with greed and die over petty change. I understand this prophecy weighs on you immensely, but I need you right now. So don't...
You know, maybe the gods got your tongue with their golden threads, Aglaya. I'm not hearing any sincerity in your words. Give me a reason why you're bowing your noble head to me.
We lost Trian.
Oh,
The divine power of passages.
you're sending Castris to her death. And you want me to die with her.
This is Castris's own request.
She brought this up herself?
She's also made up her mind to leave her as will you, Cypher. When you...
Don't be so sure. Time is hard in the likes of you and I. But Castris remains pure as driven snow. She can always turn back before the end, you know? Tell you what. Why don't I take this room of treasures as a
Go on.
I bet she'll change her mind and turn back.
You sound like you have all the confidence, and in that case, let's make a pact with those conditions.
In conclusion, I want to win. What do you think?
I decline. If we don't find the Death Titles, but we have to go to
I really don't get how. Princess, homebuddy, you keep talking about needing to find Thanatos, about getting rid of your curse, and you don't care. But did you ever live for your own pleasure?
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying, contrary to your beliefs, Aglaya didn't take you in just so you can die for her Aranova.
The flame chase journey walks hand in hand with sacrifices. Isn't that why you're...
Fine. Never mind. We all have our own problems. I ain't gonna say anything anymore. It's not like I was gonna honor that bet anyway. But listen to me. Styxia is no tourist destination. Yet, I've never been there. And now I'm supposed to escort you to...
Me too. I have lived a longer life than most people.
Then how are you going to live the rest of your life?
Then I'll give you 90. No.
Well, don't mind if I do. Okay. I didn't hear. Be careful. A minor change in plans, though.
So, why are you
Oh, nothing really.
What the? Did she just teleport us? We're doing on chests. I'm missing 9. Okay. You know what? Oh. Is it this? Yes. Might as well just try and get some of these chests.
Really didn't go easy.
Wait, what? Where are you going? Sure. Oh, I'm probably close to there already. Whoops, I probably shouldn't have done that. I think I'm okay. Okay, the game was like it was splitting for a second there. How do I get over there?
Make sure you keep it safe.
Only in the heat of battle does this...
What is Bubbles doing? He's stuck. I'm just going through this little dialogue here. There we go. Those who are watching, thanks a lot. I do this 3 times a week. Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. What am I gonna do? Oh, it's literally right there. Hold on. Well, actually, it would probably have been easier to just teleport.
It's about time you do some exercise.
Yeah, I do gacha games on Fridays. Usually I do Destiny 2 on Wednesday. Destiny 2's kind of been slow lately because there's not much going on, but next week, well, not the week after next week, we'll get Ride of the Nine, so that's gonna be fun. So, oh, of course, yep. This son of a gun would freaking pop up, wouldn't he? Give me that back. Okay, give me... Please, quit talking here. Give me the chest. Thank you.
I want to make something with it. But what to make?
Oh. Oh, there's a butterfly on this dude. Hey, buddy. Love the emoji faces they give when you pick them up. So stupid. Right.
You're...
Totally. The trio. No need. I already told her. You sure?
Sorry.
Aw, I was just teasing. Did you know that the legend... That's the fairy fair for entry. Hey! I'm just All right. Pass me the coin. Oh, one last... You can't catch the wind. Get ready. Be steady.
What the?
Hi. Your turn. Don't be nervous. After all, it'll be gone in the blink of an eye. All done. Bye.
Damn. Wonder she's a thief.
Are you feeling all right? She's the demigod of trickery, just like how she...
Don't worry. Mems, being cute isn't my...
This is Styxia, the city of dragons and waves. This is the land of their birth. Or perhaps of their death. Anaxa had
Doesn't
used
look
a
as
secret
bad as I
this
thought it
alchemy,
would, honestly.
and even though Thanatos...
Oh,
Like the big structures over there seem fine. Everything else around it's kind of like,
that's the only way.
ugh.
Thanatos is even more mysterious.
Indeed. I believe that, rather than standing still.
Go back whence you came. Go back.
Why is this person talking to me?
What a beautiful butterfly.
This is a eulogist in Idonia. Some others think of them as Thanatos of
The second theory sounds more...
perhaps.
Tide worm, huh?
Shadowy figures. Are they emotions reflected by the river of souls?
Do you... Wait. I'm not selling my fish to...
Could it be that...
So...
But there aren't...
I can...
Apologies. Please relax.
This...
I knew it. These people, they're supposed to reach the end of the... Did Thanatos...
Oh,
I
so
have no
they're
idea. Hang on.
spirits stuck
Didn't he
in
say-
between. That
Could
sucks.
it be that these souls...
If something is done out of goodwill, are you...
Goodwill? I can't see
Why do
anything
I feel
good-
like
Wait a
I've heard that
minute.
voice before?
Lady Cypher,
That's me.
could it be that you are the
I couldn't take their be...
It's because...
What else am I supposed to do? Did you see those two black...
Then why have you come back?
Hey, I'm not here to aid your adventure. But, I just discussed... It's about that boy who defied death.
Lord Mighty?
Oh, right. That's his...
She sounds a lot like Kafka.
Huh? She disappeared.
Lady Cypher has... If Lord Mighty is also somewhere...
Don't worry. It's Ornix's rune of recollection.
make something with it. But what to make?
Okay, so it moves with me.
Orynyx's miracle has appeared.
Amazing! It's like we're inside a giant bubble. Even the river got parted.
Okay. Oh, interesting. Oh, hello. How do I get this thing off me? How do I get this light off of me? Or... Oh, that was not miscounted that. I think that was correct path. Either that or it might be the other way, actually. Okay.
Make sure you keep it safe.
Yeah, so how does one get this spotlight off of me? Not go up here? Nope, sure can't. Okay. Nope. This is interesting.
Huh. So this path actually didn't exist back then?
Okay.
There are wandering souls of the deceased here as well. We must first return to
Okay,
the present.
so that's what I do. I gotta
before we can communicate with
stick it back in a spot. Okay. Is there any reason why those guys are there? Just gonna ignore them. I don't want to deal with fighting people right now, or mobs.
I want to make something with it. But what to make?
Yeah, it looks like they're just dormant. They're not gonna bother me unless I like stare right in front of them, I think. Okay. Yo, I'm goated.
Puzzles like this in books.
By those, since the current campaign,
Foreign warrior.
a priestess, a war.
What?
A campaign.
Nobody knows of the scouts that went ahead. As for the rest of the scout,
An unprecedented.
it seemed.
A world
I need to
that-
check how
may I
many
ask?
chests are in
So he
this area.
returned to Styx. He said that he witnessed
Styxia.
It all sounds rough.
Sir, could I...
the queen.
Oh, it's the same one.
Leave it to me. Sir,
Styxia.
Oh.
afar.
Wait, I don't quite...
Since the prophecy has... However...
I cannot deny your...
But why?
I
I see. They have shifted
And yet...
That's because I've woven many. Tidy up your precious garments.
I didn't think we'd find...
Perhaps. Indeed, But...
How do I get over there? Oh, so where was that hand? Yeah, this thing. Okay, so there was one underneath. Nope, down. There, then there's one over here. Yep, there you are. Oh, hold up. Did that not hit? I didn't check to see how many coins there were. I imagine there's at least 3. Oops, down. I hit these guys? I think these dudes are staged, I can't kill them. Yeah. Yeah, I figured. Oh, hey, there's another one. Oh, there's only 3. Nice. Oops. Where's the chest? I think it's at the start. That's it? Maybe it's at the exit. Oh, I think it was up there.
Dead monsters actually be...
If Lady Piper is to be... Even Thanatos, these traces seem to... Since the realm of the
like,
please stay back.
Seems like Rolk from freaking Destiny too. Just the like orange and black.
Time to mix things up.
As you wish.
My friends, indulge yourselves!
Yeah, of course they have like give it a permanent health mechanics.
Embrace a new life.
And get eradicated, nerds.
May wandering souls find their own way out. The path ahead is blocked by the River of Souls again.
In that case, let's go back to the past. This miracle sure is handy.
This is yet another aspect of a Titan's divine power.
Okay.
Make sure you keep it safe.
If Dan Hang was around, he'd definitely be able to raise the waters of the River of Souls into the sky.
If Lady Hycelins was still alive, I I think she might be able to do that too.
Oh god. Okay. You didn't reach the blue one, so that's not correct. Alright.
Make sure you keep it safe.
Anything over here that I missed? Doesn't look like it. Guess I'll, yeah, you.
You seem to be able to discern both the past and the future.
Oh, there's another chest over there. I can see it in the distance.
But what to make?
Hang on, before I... Oh, whoops, that's not what I thought it was. Okay. That wasn't too hard. Oh, nice. Does it disappear with the light, though? It sure does. Actually, hang on. So there's something in that vase? Or I guess not. That was... Alright, anyway. Put this back in.
Make sure you keep it safe.
real quick. This probably... I just want to check something. This is probably not gonna work, but I just want to check. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Jesus Christ. Why so many?
Oh, this place. It must have been a beautiful courtyard in the past.
That looks like a Goliath's memo sprite.
Please excuse me. Oh, and you. I'm sorry. That's because why? If you could see that I did not expect Cersei's above. I'm sorry. That's all right. Oh, Cersei's above. Does this count as thinking till the moment I die? I have seen too many for some people. But... Cat, yes. This is a wish, but I've never been more
I hate these things. Kill.
Step up, let's see ya. I like that confidence.
Please cherish this time. As you wish.
Underestimating us will cost you.
Time to mix things up.
Embrace a new life.
My friends, indulge yourselves!
Yeah. Yeah, give me my chest back, brother. Alright. Thank you.
I want to make something with it.
Go back. I can go over there. I can't go there either. Okay. Oh, I didn't realize those are bones. Holy. No, no one. Oh shit. Excuse me. Missed me. The heck? That's just weird. Suddenly they broke twice.
That's fine and all. Do we need to...
But how should we get up there?
Okay. Guess I have to go that way.
The path is blocked yet again.
Oryx's 8 always appears in times like this. How convenient.
Okay. Forget how these statue fuckers work.
Look, there's even a platform lift over there.
I really need some health. Thank you.
A chest of the past has been left behind, but none of its treasures remain inside.
What's up this stairway? Okay, so there's that. That warps me to the other side, I assume. There's something here.
Wait, what if the miracle suddenly loses its effect?
Don't say that.
Ma'am, do you really want me to answer that?
Yeah, please for the love of God, don't. Oh, hello.
Stay back. Don't come.
Or is he a...
There's no need to be a...
You have a point. Well, this might want...
You've misunderstood.
My goodness. I'm sorry to have bothered. Wait a minute.
It's a lost...
Thanatos?
Is it possible...
Death.
Pollux.
According to the warriors, that they saw a girl within...
Pray tell,
I've heard that the queen spared no... As for whether this rumor...
you have my thanks. Please, treat...
Thank you.
This is his...
Then you granted him death.
I did it out of
Sympathy?
That young man was favored. He could rely on that move.
You feel
Yes, that's why he approached me.
you are perhaps...
I've seen the people of... They had such proud... Perhaps death's authority...
I won't refute. It's a fairy tale. A tale told.
What? That means the girl born...
I've already had it. My memories only begin.
Why do I feel like Casterist is somehow, like, the god, the god of death or whatever, Thanatos. Like, okay. Oh, oh my god, it's gonna be one of these. trying to get a pic. I need to get a like look at the picture. Okay. I was wondering about that. I was like, what?
I've learned something.
I forgot you could rotate that, that way. Okay, yeah, there's that there.
I want to make something with it. But what to make?
God, exploring these areas. Yeah, I'll go back to that later. I'll explore off stream. I don't want to get stuck in all this crap.
Don't look back.
There's a bug.
Always.
Wait, what? How could I not hit you? There we go. Is that a pog face? Oh hey, there's a spear.
Keep it safe.
Oh, this is...
Living ones?
Can I go down the stairs? Where is the stairs? Yep, see? I freaking knew it. I'll wait on that for a sec. Let me go down. Oh. What the? Whoa. Fucking teleporting? Get the hell out of here. Alright. You know what?
Time to mix things up.
Ow.
Root here. As you wish.
Ow.
wandering souls find their own way out.
Missed me. Wait, what? Oh, I can't do anything because I got the thing.
Emerge from your cocoon.
My second, my friend. Indulge yourselves!
May death protect us! May wandering souls find their own way out.
Ay, 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 stupid.
Did you hear about the great...
Great work?
Have you heard of the great name? During the age of...
But...
Oh. Look, well, it's true that the
So... This is the deceased...
That's right. That final ingredient.
Huh? Oh, that's...
I knew.
This...
We had been instead of unable to that child, please.
I promise.
I Fagusa as her mother.
Oh, like how Castor is.
That's...
The sound's back.
Living...
Miss...
Be careful not to suffer this...
Everyone, hide behind me!
Have this tape!
As you wish.
Time to mix things up. My friend. Indulge yourself!
Why is Remembrance Shellblades are so, like, squishy? Am I missing something?
A new life.
I mean, to be fair, I guess I haven't, like, leveled up the talents a lot, but still. I feel like it should be higher than 3,000.
May death protect us!
What? Or how many of these things out? Oh, hello! Fancy seeing you here.
Lord Mighty. Lord Mighty.
I'm the one.
I am the one.
That is.
Seems. Lord Mighty. We're headed for the matron.
Shall and
That's right.
let the person who...
Yes.
Let me look at something here. Really that low? HP is really that low? Here, let me do this just to make her a little tankier. Huh. Okay. Let me look at something really quick. Okay, so it is ice damage, not HP. Interesting. Okay. Oh, you piece of crap. Are you kidding me right now? Okay, out of everything in this area, these things are the worst. Like, I don't have time for this. Yeah, shut up. Mine. Please, thank you.
Keep it safe.
What a nuisance, bro.
But I've never repent.
If the rune of Rick, oh, could it be that? It's still up to me. Just shout for me when you need me. Got it. Just leave it to me.
Mem did it.
The pink squirrel.
The pink squirrel.
Is very...
The miracle's range is limited. Please come a little closer.
I can't... Oh, this angle is not ideal.
Aren't I a good fit for Orynyx's priest?
Of course. You're the most competent priest ever. The alchemical matrix should be behind this door.
Oops. Wrong button.
Is that?
Yeah, it sure is.
I want to make some.
Wow, there are so many. It's little Cass and little Trian.
Trian.
This is...
It really, just like the other departments.
Yup, you're right. But Trian.
Oh, it must have been.
But according to what Trian said, Trian promised Trevian. So, little Cass, don't cry. We finally finished it.
Aww.
This is what Lady Trevi, the gift for me.
a holy maiden.
Trian
That's
spent
so
a lot-
cute.
It's seriously.
Little Cass, but little Cass no longer.
Only now, when I see Luke, it's the first time I wore a dress. Looking back at all these experiences, I took countless photos in the past. But then, if I had known.
Trian says yes. Trian likes little Cass and would love to take a picture.
Sadly, being departed souls, our images cannot be captured in the world.
What? Are we seriously going to leave any room for regret?
There won't be any regrets. This vivid drawing surpasses any photograph from the world of the living.
Little Cass smiled. Trevi, Trinan, and Trian's wishes finally come.
I remember you once said that fate is not the flowers that bloom at the end of the road, but where people tread beyond the gate. Now, the path that belongs to me is about to reach the end. Thank you for bringing me the final key.
Little Cass, why are you talking in riddles all of a sudden?
I have a feeling that soon, this gift of yours will become the key to saving Mrs. Light.
Wow, that's amazing! Then keep smiling and carry on bravely! Little Cass, Little Gray, everyone, see you tomorrow!
Lady Trian.
The aura of this place. We haven't... If I go any further, I might lose myself. I must leave now, for the black tide still wreaks havoc in the realm of the living. I have broken free from the chains of death countless times. This time will be no different. Castorus, will you fulfill your duty for the flame chase?
I have yet to make my decision, Lord Mighty.
No matter. Make the choice your heart desires. Even if it takes 1,000 years of waiting. I will continue to fight till I die. Then rise from death. Till the miracle descends.
There is one more thing you should know, Lord Mighty.
What is it?
Professor Anaxa may have deduced the principles behind the Era Nova. You and I may be reincarnated as strife and death in the next cycle, becoming calamities wreaking havoc upon the world.
I see.
Is that all? Are you going to accept such a fate without complaints?
Do you have a strategy to shatter the shackles of our fate?
I haven't found it yet. Perhaps I never will.
Then, cease wasting your thoughts on futile matters. Control what little you can. And when fate's inescapable grasp comes, resist it with the strength of your mighty will.
Thank you, Lord Mighty. I will find the right decision.
In the name of strife, may you meet a fitting end.
This must be the alchemical matrix the spirit mentioned. Let's see. We need to insert Aquila's sky, Giorios' earth, Kefali's fire, and Nestia's love.
It seems our sweet Princess Homebody has made up her mind. In that case, seamstress, I suppose I no longer need to deliver your message. My time is rather precious after all.
Whether you wish to break free from death or not, please, follow your heart. By the promise you once made, I ask that you fulfill your duty one final time. Castorus, please, live as a human, and die as one.
According to that alchemist, the final piece is supposed to be me. However, he is not privy to the past, and therefore cannot see
The past?
I saw the twins of death in Kefali's memory, and now I am certain that I was one of them. The trial of the Hand of Shadow demanded taking the life of your family. I died during that trial, falling before the gate to the new world. And my sister, whom I never met, became the Titan Thanatos of this cycle.
Oh, shit.
She was consumed with regret over my death, so she used the Titan's authority to reforge my soul. Yet, it also means she has never revealed herself to anyone, hidden away from the entire world. That's because the Titan she became already fell at the start of everything. They died for me, and now lie in slumber in the River of Souls.
You mean... Pollux?
That's right. The River of Souls is no material river. It cannot be blocked by ordinary means. Only a divine corpse can prevent the dead from reaching the next world. And that's why we have to awaken Pollux from death before we can retrieve the core flame of death. We have to reforge its body with the power of alchemy.
But Cass, if that alchemist speaks the truth, does that mean you're also part of the dragon?
According to those departed spirits, I was indeed born as the dragon's twin. But before we talk about that, have you heard the sighs?
I heard them too.
I think it's probably the sign. They must have realized how heavy a price they never saw their wish fulfilled. That wish is the reason Pollux...
So
we were instead showing things to a strand of yearning.
But all of this is just a hypothesis.
That's fine. As now, the puzzle I shall reveal what they have been yearning. Lady Trian has already drawn a picture. Then, let the ritual begin. The objective is complete. Such is what Professor Naxa always says after preparing Pollux. I shall but if even the Lady Almanette.
Did she recognize you?
I'm afraid she is. Please, go on.
Yes.
There's no need to worry.
The world.
I understand that you chose, but you no longer need to.
Oh, well. Styxia. From where you stand now, I suppose that's a bit hard to believe.
Indeed. I cannot imagine that those from the
I have pondered this.
Journeys and epics are only glorious and magnificent, but I still can't take that as the final answer.
However...
Please enlighten me, Lady Almanette. Your words might truly guide me toward...
You and I are neither wolves. But what if
Love.
No one ever invented the so-called era. Perhaps the people of Styx, but instead became fixated and obsessed with the impulses and desires tied to a finite
Therefore, death is not a thing of fear.
That's right, Casterit. If you truly...
I understand, Lady. Our limited lifespan shapes all. Nestia's love was the chrysalis of gold. If the world was wrapped, and I... Thank you, Mother. I will use all the love I've experienced. My teacher, Anaxagoras. Grant me the wisdom of all things. I call upon thee, the stripped dead dragon's corpse. Rises from the earth, falls from the sky. As above, so below. greatest power of all powers. Unstoppable in this world. The great work that commands all death. I shall grant you embrace.
Okay, here we go. Man, my game cannot take this for some reason. I don't know what the hell is happening.
Embrace a new life. Turn back. Mother, no.
Whoa.
Oh, death. Sleep in peace. I'm sorry I have to wake you up from ancient death. And I know you're anxious. Shh. Don't be afraid. Do you remember me? I'm the girl you once carried across the Sea of Souls. I'm sorry I wasn't able to remember you, but with the help of many people, I was finally able to pick up these broken fragments of my past. I'm back, Pollux. I know this might not be what you wanted. But I have to do this. So please, carry me across the Sea of Souls again and return me to the Netherrealm, just like you did in the past. Please take me to where the core flame of death rests. I'll be going now. They may look scary, but as long...
What's happening?
What's wrong?
Are you...
What's wrong with her?
Her time is almost up. If I don't go now, I'm afraid her soul will return to Thanatos.
What? Oh no! Is there anything we can...
Don't worry. I promised I would ask Thanatos for the Trailblazers' right to roam the Earth again. Mem, stay here and keep a close watch until I return, alright?
Alright. I'm gonna go on, Cass. Make sure not to leave yourself with any regrets.
It's a deal then. Please. Wait for me.
After all that, you still ended up back here.
So the legends were true. The Netherrealm really is a sea of flowers.
Yes. Just like the flower fields we tended to back then.
Is that you, Plixia?
Do you remember me?
I don't have the memories from that time, but I've seen you before during an experiment.
I see. Call me Thanatos, then. It'll be easier. However, since you recognize the name, you must already know everything about Thanatos, right?
Yes. I'm here to reforge the order of life and death in Amphorius.
You know, my sister was a sympathetic, but rather sensitive person. Whenever she didn't want to say what was on her mind, she would avoid eye contact and look off into the distance. Just like what you are doing now.
Can you tell me about the last Era Nova? What did you do, Polixia?
Where should I begin? A long, long time ago, there were a pair of like-minded twins. As foretold in the prophecy, they were chosen to be successors to the god of death. But fate was cruel. The price of attaining divinity was to take the life of a family member with our own hands.
That trial was indeed recorded in that memory.
Then you should already know that my sister voluntarily gave up her own life, so that I could ascend as the demigod of death. But couldn't accept that. Why did we have to kill each other for a future she'd never see herself? That's not fair. So, while weaving the laws of the new world, I shattered the forbidden bottom line for life and death. I reshaped my sister's soul and took the form of the great dragon Pollux to carry her up the River of Souls and back into the mortal realm. But our fates were already decided and manifested in unexpected ways in response to my futile actions. Aging is an unbreakable law of nature laid upon humankind, created at the same time as death. When the living die, their souls will meet Thanatos, who would determine where every soul goes. If the Reaper raises their left hand, the soul is granted death and allowed to enter the Netherrealm to await reincarnation. If they raise their right hand, the soul is rejected by the Netherrealm and returned to the mortal realm to continue walking the earth.
That's why the Hand of Shadow can only lay down judgment and not embrace another being.
Yes. Death was originally a pair of hands, but they were split in twain when we reached the mortal realm, never to touch each other ever again. The half of Thanatos that represents life, the undying human who grants death, that was the curse I forced upon you.
Then, what about you?
As the half of Thanatos representing death, I shoulder the fate of defying death. I died the moment I entered the world of the living. From then on, my Titan also no longer existed in this world. The cycle of life and death stopped. Souls were denied their audience with death, and were left stranded within an ever-rising river of the dead. What irony. My selfish desire to save your life gave you and the world a fate far worse than death instead. Then, what was left of my reason was left behind in the Netherrealm, where I've been taking care of these flowers day after day, until there is now a sea of them, all while mulling over the subject of life, death, parting, and enduring an endless loneliness.
Fate is absurd indeed. Our lives were a mirrored image of one another, like a pair of hands. Even so, we arrived at the same destination. We walked different paths, yet experienced the same pain.
I had hoped that maybe you
Man,
would
Divinity
at least
sucks,
have a
bro.
good life in this cycle.
Jesus.
I'm sorry.
I lived my life well. It didn't go to waste. As far as I'm concerned, you did nothing wrong.
Even though I forced the authority of granting death to humanity upon you, a total stranger.
Too many responsibilities were forced upon me in the course of this long journey. I was once lost, even upset. But I realized recently that if it weren't for your blessing, I wouldn't have understood the source of these emotions, nor would I have realized my purpose. I wouldn't have made it here to reunite with my missing half. And we wouldn't be discussing our past while sharing the same view of this landscape. I wouldn't have understood the meaning of our existence.
The meaning of our existence.
This sea of flowers blooms on dead land, because we sowed it with the seeds of our separation and watered it with our tears of loneliness. Yes, the only thing death is allowed to create are flowers that bloom from blood and tears. That's why Thanatos cannot create living beings at will, nor can the hand of shadow determine a person's remaining days. Because the life and death of mortals should never be dictated by another's will.
Are you saying there's no point in Thanatos' existence?
I don't think that's exact. No.
No single being can bear the scales of life and death on their own. Not even a god. Life and death weigh equally heavy. We both know that now, don't we?
You, too, must have had a difficult life. We've taken quite the ridiculous journey together, haven't we? I had a feeling, even back then, that we would meet again one day. Not to embrace one another after a long separation, but to come in search of retribution. Tell me the answer that's already been written, and let us draw. It's been far too long. I've waited here for centuries, watching day after day as desperate spirits are denied by this lonely wasteland. I always hoped I would see you among them, but I was also afraid of seeing you. I didn't know how I could possibly face you again, but more than anything, I was afraid that you might have forgotten all about me.
I know. But don't you see, Polixia? I made it back anyway. You don't have to shoulder death's authority on your own anymore. It was always meant to be held in two hands anyway. So, let's give our core flame to her, and have her take it back to the mortal realm. Give humanity back their cycle of life and death. Our responsibility as Thanatos was never about picking out favorite souls. We were only meant to watch over life. Let's tend the field together and create a warm sea of flowers for all the souls to come. What do you think, Polixia?
Yes, just one last step. You shall wither, and through that, the dead will sprout again from the remains, and be reborn with the dead flame. As foretold by the prophecy, Thanatos' authority is only destined for only one person to wield. As the Chrysos heir of death, as their demigod, as a titan, our fated moment has arrived once again.
Just like before.
Yes, just like before. But unlike that time, the ones undergoing the trial this time are prepared.
You've made up your mind?
Yes, as dictated by fate. But I won't be afraid, as long as you're here with me. Complete your trial in this life. Grant me the embrace of death, and light the spark of life ablaze. You've been tempered by life and death. I know you'll be able to give this wasteland its first breath of life. Like a raven butterfly, flying swiftly into the nether realm, perching on the twig of death.
I will. After this, I will remain permanently in the Netherrealm. The River of Souls shall return here and rain down from the sky, scattering souls across the earth. The cycle of life and death will flow once again. This sea of flowers you sowed shall bear countless joyous or sorrowful souls, and bloom evermore.
Thank you. Just one last thing. Can you grant me one wish?
Of course. What is it?
Please, don't forget me.
I promise you, when we meet in the next world, even if I have endured another reincarnation, even if we do not know each other's names, I will still hold you tightly in my arms. Just like what I did when we were born.
Casterus. Casterus. You're as beautiful as a fleeting butterfly.
I will bring rest to death. And from now on, stagnant life will once again flow.
Time flies. When this farce is...
No need to ask
so. Then why do you dress?
Such harsh... I couldn't agree.
Oh.
I know myself, but...
And they... Well, that...
Should I...
The hour of the trial...
I suppose there is no...
You were saying that...
Indeed. Remember what happened? Unfortunately, for all the pain... That is, if Casterus was true... If the twins of death can...
Well, that is all well...
Besides, I and
I really
Exagorus.
don't give a shit about this guy.
Let us go.
Okay. And that's an Echo of War thing now.
So they are leaving the final debate to him.
Let those Chrysos heirs let them hear the voices of...
As always, that
Professor Anaxa.
Everyone must cast.
Prof.
Akuma has stood strong, but that is not what you're... I didn't spend all the...
So...
No, I don't... Because that question is a glide. Listen up. I'll say... You still have time. Tell it to those begging...
Thank you.
That's an Exagorus.
Who?
That'll depend on how well...
Move this along, I really do not give a shit.
Elders in finding of...
Much obliged.
I remember him.
Where's Lady Goldweaver?
Can this dude really?
By Kephalie above, as you look upon me, I see your fear. Yet, before...
What?
Heidi's Elizii. How I wish I could... Because she... I will never forget the day the black tide struck. My father, Hieronymus, fought with a broken sword to his last breath to protect his child. My mother, Galba, he was a hunter. But and what of Livia, her daughter? Did she make it out alive? No, she didn't. They kept saying the same thing over. Why, Finer? Aren't we the best of friends? That is the black tide. A looming threat that can bring Akuma to its knees. Much as it pains me, I must disappoint you. By now, the name of that black-robed swordmaster, the Flame Reaper, has likely echoed throughout the city already. The roaring thunder is a message from the Strife demigod.
Lies! If such a powerful enemy is indeed approaching...
Exactly! The city of no! This peace we enjoy is no gift of fate. The Council of Elders claims that Aglaia will one day forsake the people because her divinity is eroding her body and soul. The answer that no one can bring themselves to speak of. A truth stained in blood and buried in greed, fear, and vanity. Allow me to lay it bare before you. It is because the Council of Elders, which bears Akima's history and honor, along with this citizens' assembly we once took so much pride in, are now infested with vermin.
You insolent...
It is true that Aglaia has reached her limit. Why? Because she has been working tirelessly to weave the defenses of our holy city against the encroaching evil. All while these vermin are making up baseless accusations about her and scheming in the shadows. Not once has she ever failed Akuma. Yet these vermin attempt to tear her apart, tarnishing her name with unfounded allegations. She may have been blessed by divinity, but hasn't her heart always stayed true to humanity? They attempt to mislead you and reduce this assembly to a crude standoff between gods and humans, but citizens of Akuma. Once more, I implore you to open your eyes and look at those around you. Examine them closely. Beneath all that finery, do you see the good heart of a human or the poisonous glands of a pest? Make your judgment, then turn your gaze to the demigods, whom so many of you regard as cold and merciless. Do you not see the light of humanity in them? And those who wear the mask of humanity, yet utter only hurtful, slanderous words. Can you not see that their souls have been corrupted by power? Yet, no matter what your answer is, and no matter who your vote goes to, rest assured that you have nothing to fear. For Aglaia, Tribios, and I will remain your faithful guardians and pledge our lives to upholding your decision. And this vow will stay true until the end of our days, where it will be passed on to future flame chasers. A steadfast and unwavering promise that shall endure through the ages.
Absolutely right. This crisis have only our best interests in mind.
At the present time, on the scales of Talentum, those who each faction hold...
As expected.
And now, it's you.
Is there anyone else?
No, you're...
I have long since.
Very well.
You've done well, Finan. Given the circumstances, delivering a rousing speech to stir up emotions was a prudent move. Thank you all for your patience. On behalf of the 7 sages of the Grove of Epiphany and the scholars of Amphorius, I, Anaxagoras, am ready to cast my vote. But before that, in the interest of fairness, Lady Goldweaver, I pose a question to you before all who are gathered here. Will you, as Finan has promised, stand by the decision made in the Assembly, regardless of outcome?
In the interests of fairness, I make no promises, lest it should influence your decision.
Very well. I thank you for your honesty.
What's he doing?
The stakes are high. Let's be patient.
Cut the act! Who do you think you are wasting our time like this?
Lord Anaxa, please do not forget that I...
Rule number 1. Do not call me Anaxa. Rule number 2. Never interrupt me. Silence is golden.
Uh-oh.
Just vote already. What are you waiting for?
What's he playing at here?
I cannot help but wonder, is every hardship in the world something you will exploit and use to your advantage?
How else am I supposed to make use of this situation where my body and soul are separated? Oh, Circes. Or should I say Calypso? Accompany me on this final journey. Let us journey to the Netherrealm and see how she will substantiate the answer to your question and validate my decision. We need only to follow the sound of the tides. You.
Well done, child.
Teacher.
What a twist. You cherish the truth. So, child, do not, as the say, go forth. Go now, child. And when you reach the...
You have my word.
May Circe safeguard your...
You are right. May we meet again.
What are you waiting?
Silence! Silence! Behold, Circes. Here at the center of the world. For this place is but one...
Professor, I completed the proof you wanted.
Oh boy.
Thank you, Castorus. The answer is plain as day. My vote goes to the Flame Chase journey and nothing else! Elder Kindness, I have deciphered the truth of this world!
With the balance shattered, the result is clear. By carefully enter Lenton above, as the Theoros I have observed.
No! Lygus, you can't! Onyxa, what have you done? Have you lost your mind? I hope you are prepared for the harsh punishment awaiting you. Mark my words, I will make sure that clever head of yours never forgets the price of betrayal.
What are you gonna do, bitch? Shut up.
Have you forgotten? I told you that happens to be one of my rare talents.
You put on such a grand performance just to aid their preposterous flame chase journey.
Performance?
Performance?
No, you are quite mistaken. I may be paranoid by nature, but I've always been known for my honesty. If you really understood me, Lady Kindness, you'd realize that I never had any interest in your pathetic little game of politics. Factions, standpoints, they are jokes in my eyes. I have never once switched sides. Because I, and I alone, am the truth.
Lady Kindness, with all the citizens here as witnesses, we should honor the spirit of democracy and respect the decision of this assembly.
Mm-hmm.
I have observed that Akama has chosen her destiny. This citizens' assembly has resolved to continue the flame chase journey. This resolution shall be put up on the Wall of Heroes, such that all citizens are aware of the city's way forward.
You!
It seems not everyone is ready for the assembly to end. Very well. Let me entertain you for a little longer. By your leave, Lord Lygus.
Interesting. Elders and citizens, your attention, please. Stay for a moment more, if you will. Anaxagoras of the Grove of Epiphany has an announcement for the assembly.
What is this performer up to now?
Just moments ago, all of you made a decision on the fate of Amphorius. As a supporter of the Flame Chase journey, it pleases me to see the choice you have made. But I regret to say that I still harbor doubts about this outcome. Thus, I hereby challenge this resolution.
Okay.
Tell me, who among you dare swear to Kefali's name that Era Nova will truly welcome the fairy tale ending that the Chrysos heirs have promised? A beautiful new world free of calamity and madness? No one? Must I pick somebody to answer? Very well. You, the one acting so wise and profound, in front of all present here, do you dare swear that it will happen for sure? No? Fine. Next. You, the one with ignorance written all over your face. Yes, you. Do you dare swear by it in front of the Titan?
What are you trying to do?
Useless. Your turn, then. With that smug look of yours, you must be confident that the Flame Chase journey is the best course to take, right?
Hey! Mind your tongue!
So, no one? I see. In that case, fine then. Answer me this. Your speech was filled with such passion just now. How confident, then, are you in making this promise?
Professor, what are you doing?
let him continue with his performance.
Will you look at that? Even Finan and Aglaya lack the courage to make such a promise. And what's even more absurd is that no one but I can promise you this new world. And yet, the Assembly passed the resolution anyway.
Come on, game. Jesus Christ. Oh, even my webcam was freezing up there.
But you needn't worry, because I knew better than to trust you good-for-nothings.
As a director of finance, I'm managing.
Sorry, that was
the
website.
Now listen up and listen well. I, Anaxagoras of the Grove of Epiphany, hereby declare.
It's closing some windows on my other PC or on my other monitor.
Is true.
And there was an ad playing, so you might hear that. That's probably what you heard for a second there.
Demigod who shall succeed Kefali will reforge each and every one of us in the new world with his complete, intact memories.
What?
The core flame-bearing titans were the Chrysos heirs of yesterday. And the Chrysos heirs who carry the core flames today will become the titans of tomorrow. All of our souls shall endure for eternity in the miracle of the World-Bearer. And all under Kefali's protection shall step into that new world.
This is your blasphemy!
It's impossible.
What? Are you saying that we must bow down to you and worship you, even in our next lives? Enough, you blasphemous imbecile! How dare you try to deceive us with all these lies and falsehoods? How can you prove?
I told you, don't interrupt me. But since you've asked, I shall be kind and indulge you. My statements are based on my experiments on the divine body of Kefali themselves. You heard me correctly, everyone. With the tacit approval of Kindness and the Council of Elders, I fused my soul with the god through alchemy and learned the truth behind Era Nova.
What is he talking about? Isn't that pure blasphemy?
I, the vile, wretched blasphemer, deserve nothing less than death for my sins. And the Council of Elders, which granted me consent and aided in committing this atrocity, should face punishment alongside me.
By the gods, even Kindness has betrayed Akuma.
What you gonna do now, lady?
I had no knowledge of his transgressions. He did that on his own. The Council of Elders bears no responsibility for his actions.
Why are you stuttering?
Lord Lygus, as the esteemed Theoros, are you going to simply stand by and allow the Council of Elders to be dragged through the mud?
If the accusation is true, I will acknowledge it. If not, my conscience stands unburdened. Lady Kindness, the reputation of the Council of Elders was not built in a day, nor will it be shattered overnight.
I mean, I don't know about that.
Repercussions await those who fool the people, and punishment must be meted out on those who abandon their vows. We should respect this beautiful city and her people.
You.
Lady Aglaya, the Gold Weaver, I humbly ask that you take on the responsibility of overseeing this judgment in the name of the fairness of Talantin and the justice of Kefali. Considering the circumstances, and in accordance with Akima's codex, as the only demigod among us, you shall rightfully wield this authority.
The honor is mine to bear.
How is this permitted?
Elders and citizens, silence, if you please. Anaxagoras of the Grove of Epiphany has made his statement clear. As per Akima's codex, I request all present citizens to stand with me in exercising the right of judgment. First, Elder Kainis of Akima and Ligus the Theoros stand accused of neglecting their duties and abusing the law, leading to the egregious blasphemy against a god. In the names of Talantin and Kefali, Akima is to form a committee before the 7th action hour to conduct an investigation and disclose the findings to the public for subsequent judgment.
That's what we deserve!
Curse you! Now, concerning Anaxagoras of the Grove of Epiphany, he has confessed to grave blasphemy against Kefali. In the names of Talantin and Kefali, the accused must be allowed to hear the people's voice prior to the execution, for a chance at a reduced sentence and possible pardon.
Professor.
He wants that though. He wants to die though, doesn't he?
What decision will you make, Lady Goldweaver?
Enough with the hesitation, Aglaya. This is not like you.
Let him die!
Then, in light of the people's voice, O Talantin on high, may you bring death upon him.
He wants that though, doesn't he? Oh, okay, back here. Doesn't he want to die though?
Allow me to reintroduce myself. I bore the name of Castris while walking among the mortals. And now, I stand as the demigod of death, the living side of Thanatos. Welcome to my realm, where the west wind ends. Every departed soul who has arrived here has expressed the same. Did you know? Every flower here was planted by Thanatos themselves. These flowers were originally both lifeless and immortal, but in the first rain brought by the River of Souls, they were given new life, flourishing as the bearers of countless souls. And it is my duty as the Master of Death to tend to their well-being and foster their growth in this serene haven. Similar to the structured cycle of life and death in the mortal world, these flowers too shall wither and fade, returning to the earth and then ascending to the sky with mist and tides. Eventually, they will descend to the mortal land as gentle rain. Every soul undergoes the perpetual cycle of reincarnation, albeit in varied forms, until the world meets its end. Yet, sadly, there's no time left for Emporius to wait for when the flowers bloom again. Now, death is the power at my fingertips. It once led the souls of the deceased here, but I shall open the gate of the Netherworld and return you to the realm of the living.
Oh, excuse me.
In exchange,
Sorry.
please take the
Been
core
sitting
flame
for a
of
while.
death with you and complete the flame chase journey. Do not let our work thus far be in vain. Thank you. Just like the other demigods, I will stay here and embrace my destiny. That being said, it is not easy to guide a lost soul back to the mortal realm. The whispers of death are sweet and alluring. If your determination wavers, you will succumb and be forever ensnared by the Netherworld's grasp. Please consider this a one-time exception. I will do everything in my power for the flame chase journey. And for your life, the only life I can save. I am glad to hear that.
Over here!
I believe in you.
Recollecting the memories.
I beg you, look back for me. That is such a sweet joy.
Lift your chin up high! Step forward with us toward tomorrow!
That's right. Keep your eyes on the dawn.
Onward. Show me your courage.
Partner, we shall become heroes together.
Acheron?
All of this is proof that you once lived. Your soul, your memories, the years you've journeyed through, and the path they revealed, leading you back home. So, continue onward. Do not stop moving forward, and do not let her sacrifice and the support of all who have stood by you be in vain. Over here, friend! Take my hand. Let's go home.
And I kind of wish I wanted to hear Acheron's voice there. I was not expecting her to be there, like, right beside me.
I knew you could do it. Your soul is still perfectly whole. As if some kind of force is trying its best to keep it together. Is it Ornyx's final blessing? Or is it a miracle of your own? It's truly incredible. Such a strange surge of familiarity. So hard to describe. Perhaps it is fate, once again fulfilling its own design. Or perhaps it is the laws from beyond the sky, so familiar to you, that intertwined our fates long ago. It seems that this is the riddle which cannot be solved anytime soon. The sensation of becoming a demigod is truly wondrous. Do you recall that prophecy? I promised you that I would do everything in my power to give it, and I can finally end it in a way that is as beautiful as it deserves. The wish I once sought, but could never grasp, is now within reach. In this brand new world, every touch, every embrace we share will never again be an ice-cold loss. They will radiate with an intense warmth. So the other shore is very cold. May I borrow your warmth one last time? Thank you for fulfilling this wish of mine. The place I'll be going to is what humans call the Land of Sorrows. But with this heartbeat and the residual heat of this embrace, I shall turn the Netherrealm into a gentle place of rest. This embrace may be brief, but it's the proof that I once lived. Farewell, then. May we reunite in the new world.
That grand and absurd performance was what you've been seeking your whole life?
I gave up everything in search of truth. And you, on the other hand, performed as I expected.
Crave power, like a flood.
Those are your words.
But what you said at the end...
I may have lost an eye.
That's true.
So, this is a... May I resonate with your core...
Please do.
That's... impossible. To persist with your soul thinned to such an extent. You're... insane.
That guy was literally on her last road.
To lug your corpse onward to complete your unfinished goals. I have my own reasons for doing this. Until Finan grows into his position as the prophesied leader, I must continue to lead everyone on the flame chase journey. I must keep inching forward, even if only as an empty shell.
I've long predicted this was the case.
Damn, she's literally like on her last leg.
How ironic. We would have avoided so many misunderstandings if you and I had just spoken this candidly before. But casting aside our ideological differences, there is one thing you and I agree on.
Finan.
Yes. He was born to be a hero. He understands the hearts of the people, and I can confidently say he is a far better leader than you. Only he is capable of fulfilling your mission. Sadly, he is a man cursed by Nestia. But by my estimates, his horribly elaborate sense of style should not impede Aranova.
Congratulations are in order. We found
When you put it that way...
Glaya, we're back. Come welcome our great hero reborn from the ashes.
I hope he didn't hear your earlier assessment.
It wouldn't be the first.
Core Flame of Death.
I'm gladdened. But I don't see Castris among...
It looks like she not only helped me prove my theory, but helped you fulfill your mission as well.
She might not have been able to change her fate, but she still wrote the final verse of her epic. Trinin, please recite the prophecy for us. Trailblazer, please surrender that scalding cool flame for us as well. You are the only life she ever saved by her own hand in her 1,000 years on this earth. I believe no one is more qualified for this noble task.
O gods who have returned, and gods who are still watching, today we bring you a soul laid bare. The Hand of Shadow, Thanatos, remembered their name from the past. From daylight they came, and to their fragrant dwelling they return, to walk now among your ranks. And there was one who joined hands with the Titan, a traveler risen from the dead, and reborn among mortal kind. She is the everlasting night, and shall now proclaim in her good name, O Majesty of the 12 Titans, pillars of the world. We seek your divinity to mend the rifts of the world. Fill our bodies with blood of gold, till we wither in willing service to the prophecy. Step forward, trailblazer from beyond the sky, and together with us, surrender the core flame and carve their star into the sky.
And now we're just missing 3 left of the
constellation for death.
For life and death, to be more precise.
Look, it's...
No, it's only a divine echo. I think she's here for the trial.
language of the Titans. Casterus... No. The Titan. They said... I have illuminated the cold shadow of death. Onwards. For your path to the future is bright and its flame eternal. Do not forget.
She made quite a...
Professor.
What's with that look? So, let's get...
You never change. I don't understand.
Of course there's a point. It goes without saying.
I still don't...
Then allow me to tell you right now, what exactly are we? My answer is that the Christ... So, what are we? The very essence of the world. Our souls. Are tiny invisible seeds that...
Is that what news...
Correct. Just as seeds are effect to destroy our very existence. That person is you. So, and especially...
Anaxa.
That is all I have to say.
Farewell, great performer.
Are you satisfied, Honorable Titan?
Very. Thus, I shall confer. You shall transcend.
Oh. Ah, Cersei's.
But I do still.
What is it?
As you've so boldly stated, if that is the case.
But since we should allow the children of humanity.
Rejoice, Cersei's. I sow the seeds of suspicion in the new world with your soul! And now, the objective is complete. That is all.
Damn.
Thankfully, she's still alive. Was March 7th also in this condition when she was first rescued by the Express? But she still woke up naturally. Looking on the bright side, that might happen this time as well. I do not have conclusive evidence, but judging by her current condition, perhaps March 7th's memories have been hijacked.
Hijacked how?
Think about it, Miss Himiko. What will happen when someone loses their ability to remember? Unfortunately, short-term memory is an entirely different concept from the inability to remember. Perhaps, but an individual who has lost their ability to remember turns into nothingness. The belief of the Garden is that everything in this universe can be interpreted through memories. This is the driving force behind the continuance of this path. The past is made up of memoria, while the future is a possibility that will eventually be converted to memoria. But the present, it doesn't really exist, and it's only an abstract expression. Therefore, when a person is affected by the path and loses their ability to remember, their physical form will also be affected. These ice crystals are a manifestation of that.
Is Miss Himiko suspicious of me? In other words, now is the time for me to prove my innocence. That's not a problem, of course. The true reason behind my intentions is that Amphorius holds special significance. For some memo keepers of the garden with extremist views, it is a perfect example. A world that can only be seen through the garden's mirror means that memo keepers have the right to keep the world in their private collection. If those pathstriders of remembrance were to uncover the secrets of Amphorius first, they might unleash their wild ambitions and remodel more worlds into a similar form. I chose to remain quiet before, because I did not want to involve you in the garden. You can be even bolder with your guilt. I cannot be certain, but I am deeply sorry about what has happened. Miss Himiko, the wisest choice right now is... Let me take back a part of what I said just now, Miss Himiko. Although we indeed struck a deal, it seems like I have involved you in some unforeseen danger. Please accept. It's Fooly. Their gaze has just swept across Amphorius.
And who is that? Oh, Herta.
Oh, how interesting. I never expected a mere memo snatcher to be actually hiding so much inside her head.
Oh,
What's
right.
even more interesting is that the word Amphorius has appeared in her subconscious.
This lady seems to be having fun.
It's hard to explain.
What are you two whispering about? Has it not occurred to you that I can hear everything clearly?
Please pardon me, Madam Herta. Would you...
The ones who need help are the Astral Express. You will have to put up with my methods, even if they are rather unconventional. Let's get back to the topic. By using the fourth mirror, I rummaged through the... Not only does this person know of Amphorius, but there are also... I searched through her consciousness and found the following terms.
It seems like...
Since I'm not able to find any useful...
You're planning to...
Yes, but not in... See these Herta mirrors? With them, I can project my data. But of course, these corners of the cosmos...
I see. You do see...
Although that star zone is not within the network of the IPC, then sit back.
Interesting.
All right, now that everything is ready, mirrors, get to work. First mirror, input the coordinates. As you command, the preparations of. Second mirror, this time. Okay. Third mirror. Good quest, forget it. Preparation of the data spirit entity complete. Thought refraction at max. Excellent.
Have a safe trip, Madam Herta.
May your journey yield good
Coordinates input. Spatial warp activated.
Oh! Second mirror. Prepare for thought refraction.
All right. Please.
Can't you hurry up?
Yes, ma'am.
I didn't expect it to be so turbulent. I should have... Let's see. What's this? A statue? Oh, I finally found... How esteemed!
Oh, yeah, and then this
What's
guy.
this? Oh, it moves? It's either a projection or a fake. There doesn't seem to be much.
My deepest apology.
Who's there?
Your visit, although not part.
Are you not going to answer my question?
I have many Lycurgus.
All right, Lycus. But you can't.
Regrettably, however, stand now, please.
You seem to understand me very well. Then you
Your reaction is completely without my answer.
Let's assume for a second. How do you plan to...
Within the scope of the ultimate agreement, there are one after filtering through them.
Oh?
First, for reasons that cannot be disclosed, Amphorius is a
That's not a good argument.
Second, if your plan is, as you've alluded to, just like you, I have basked in the gaze of the erudition. I stake my honor and assure you that in the worst case scenario, our mutual destruction will be inevitable.
Oh. No wonder I couldn't find a back door. When I did a scan of our surroundings, the safety protocol...
I assume that you still wish to hear the third.
Of course. Why wouldn't I?
Third, even if you exhaust all your means and find a way to break through, you will surely give up once you understand the consequences of your actions. After all, throughout your long life, as much as you'd hate to admit, your conscience has played a crucial role.
What a brazen robot. But since you put it that way, what...
It concerns the third path, that is, into the destruction. So you will break the shackles of a Lord Ravager. And when that happens...
Oh, good lord, there's a lot in here.
To dive, cowards.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish up a little. Once I get through all this, I'll finish up.
Never turning. Your do not make him.
He may see.
All is sight. If this
There's still one more left in there somewhere, so
The first of... The second... The third still. I think the work. The fourth.
Cypher.
The dawn will.
Oops. Oh, where is it? Alright, Gaia.
Though I can never.
Why are the.
If you.
This is only the third, not the. What's the fourth one gonna be actually? Holy crap.
Before people. This is true. What'd she bring? Apart from.
There's 5. Got a while to go. And yes. I don't know if I have the resources to. Let me see. Don't think I do, but let me check. Salvage all of this junk real fast. Yeah, I don't. I think I only have one. Okay. Oh, I don't have any of that either. Okay, so never mind. Alright.
The taste of celestial ambrosia. The sea is right here.
Alright. Let's just do a 10 pull. Here. That's normal. Yeah. Remembrance cone, no, that's pretty nice. Yeah, I think I'll leave it there. Let me go ahead and just go into the jukebox and unlock those. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I got a lot of shit to explore. Okay, well, I'm gonna end it there, everybody. For those of you who watched, thank you. Again, I stream every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. I will be streaming, excuse me, on Sunday. Borderlands 2, Ultimate Maya series, day 3. So I hope you all join me for that. It's gonna be really fun. Man, I do like this. I like Star Rail, but I feel like just the story can just be too elongated at least. Like, I just feel like they need to they need to balance it up a little bit more. There's just too much monologue, in my opinion. I like a good story, but like, when it takes like an hour or hell, like 2 hours extra just to listen to all the dialogue in a game, it's way too much. But yeah, either way, I hope you guys enjoyed everything. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.